Okay guys, today we are taking a look at the Lifeproof Fre for the iPhone 6. In this review, I will be discussing why I would choose the Fre over the Nuud in a couple ways. First off, let's go over design of the Lifeproof Fre. Overall, design is very good, as most Lifeproof cases are. There is just a few drawbacks that I will go over right now. The thing you will notice is that there is a screen protector on the case, as in the Nuud there isn't, but as you can see there's a lot of glare coming off the screen, and that means that one, the screen doesn't sit very flush against the iPhone screen, so that does cause really a lot of glare on the case. But oddly enough, whenever I use the touchscreen, it's fine. There's no gap or anything. I can easily just use it without any problems, and you can access the pull-up menu down there easily because at the bottom, as you can see, it's not covered at all, so you can easily access that. Buttons are very easy to get to, as in the Nuud was. Very easy, very similar. This is the same headphone jack and lightning port connector, but I've noticed that the bottom here, it comes off a little bit easier and snaps off a little bit easier than the Nuud does. I don't know if that's good or a bad thing, but as you can see at the bottom, this is a lot more open, so you will be able to use, you will probably lose this acoustic membrane a lot easier. So then if you do lose this, the iPhone is not waterproof anymore, so water will get in there, so be careful of that. And guys, at the bottom here, you still aren't able to use third-party cables, as you can see, and this is threaded, so you will need the Lifeproof cord that does come with this, so that is kind of a drawback. The mute and unmute switch is a little bit difficult to get to. It does take a little bit to get used to, but over time it does ease up and it gets a lot easier, so there's no problem there. On the back here, as you can see, it's a hard plastic piece, and there's a cutoff Apple logo which is sealed by some plastic. The thing that really makes me go back to the Nuud with this is that, as you can see, it does scratch super easily, so that is a huge drawback for me. It just looks terrible because whenever you're using your iPhone in public and you turn around and in the light you see all these frickin' scratches on it, it just looks terrible. I really wish they would somehow fix that. Let's go to protection of the iPhone inside the Fre here. It does offer 6.6 feet drop protection, which is average for a tough case / waterproof case like this. And I have dropped this case many times, not from 6 feet, as you can see. It is kind of bumped up a little bit, but if you drop it from 6 feet, it probably will show a little bit more wear than what I dropped it at, was about probably 4. Camera cutout is also covered by a waterproof plastic, so that actually does not affect your photos, actually, which is really nice. One thing I will say about this, as I did in the Lifeproof Nuud as well, is I'll show you guys. Let's play some Steely Dan here. As you can see, it is muted still. It is actually a little bit better than the Nuud was, because whenever I increase the volume, it's still pretty unchanged, but whenever I had the Nuud, it actually vibrated on the back and it made like this weird vibrating noise, but this does not have that, so that's really good. Also, I want to point out that this is covered by the screen protector as well, but it does not mute your phone calls at all. I've had no problem calling people or FaceTiming people and they can't hear me. So phone calls and FaceTime calls, anything like that is really good, which I'm really pleased about. Screen access, like I said, there is a gap a little bit, so you will see a little bit of delay in your actions. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but as you can see, the screen is kind of pixelated, and that is actually because of the screen protector. It does diffuse the amazing contrast of your iPhone and the look and the HD screen of your iPhone, so that is a huge drawback for me as well. Install and uninstall, it is exactly identical to the Lifeproof Nuud. It has two pieces, the plastic piece and then the front piece with the screen protector. Just snap both on, easy. Taking it off, you will need to use a coin as well. As you can see right here, you just put the coin in, twist it, and then peel it off. Pretty easy to do. Dust is actually really good with this case, as in the Nuud before. If you have all your ports covered, dust will not get in there because everything, as you can see, is covered by either plastic or a port cover. This case is waterproof, as you probably know by now. It is waterproof up to 6.6 feet, which is average again for a waterproof case. And I have tested this out. I've actually dropped it in not 6 feet of water, but if it is waterproof in just a little bit of water, I'm sure it's going to be waterproof in 6.6 feet of water. So overall with this case, guys, I would definitely give this case 4 out of 5 stars with the Lifeproof Fre here, just because of it does degrade the HD screen on your iPhone a lot because of the screen protector. The port cover at the bottom here, the waterproof membrane that is in here can get lost very easily, so that's kind of a drawback. The back is very scratched, and it would show a little bit more wear than the Nuud would. Oddly enough, because this case is actually tougher than the Nuud is, in my opinion, because it does have a screen protector, which is huge because the Nuud doesn't have a screen protector, so your screen can get scratched and stuff. And guys, if you are new to my channel or my video, I do encourage you to hit subscribe up in the corner there. It really does help me out. I produce videos once or 2 times a week, usually on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I know I said I was supposed to be reviewing the Catalyst case this week. It is taking a lot longer to get here than I anticipated, but it is on its way, and I will be getting that review to you guys shortly. Probably next week, I would say. Hopefully it is here next week, hopefully. So overall, guys, this is the Lifeproof Fre case for your iPhone 6.